All right. So just make sure you have some water nearby, a towel if you need it, for any kind of sweating that we might have during the class. If this is your first time taking this class, my name is Nick. I'm from the Palo Alto Fitness Center, and we have our boot camp every Friday at this time to end off the week, send us into the weekend here. Let's go ahead and start off with some upper body here. We'll go with some torso rotations. It's been a while since we've done these. So arms are going to be to the side here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate with my arms at about chest to shoulder height, right? Now you're going to notice that my hips and my feet are pivoting, right? So they're not twisting like that, right? I'm actually pivoting side step. If you have ever taken my dumbbell advanced class, which is every Thursday, we actually did a movement like this last week where we were adding in some of this rotational pattern, a little pivoting. Great for the hips, gets everything moving, and recover. Nice work, everyone. Arm circles here. So standing up nice and tall, arms to the side. We're going to do large circles in one direction. We're taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. This might be the last day of a little cold that we have here in Northern California. It's been pretty chilly past week. We'll go ahead and switch. So cold here is like, it gets into like the 50s. A lot of people are miserable. I know. For those of you tuning in from like Vancouver or Fort Collins, where you have snow right now, we don't have snow, but we definitely get affected by the cold a lot more and recover. From here, we're gonna go with some chest openers. Arms are gonna be on front. We're just gonna open up, bring it forward. And on this one here, when I bring it forward, I'm just going to open up my spine. So think about rounding that mid upper back just slightly. Taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. I'm trying to loosen up the shoulders a little bit more today because I have axe throwing planned later on today. I don't know if any of you have gone to one of those axe throwing places and recover. I've been to them once and I'm trying it again nearby today, so we'll see how it goes. Wide stance here. We're gonna go with a lateral lunge position here, right? So I'm gonna push the hips back and I'm gonna lunge and hold here. So hips are back, keeping that weight on the heel, getting a nice good stretch into the inner thigh here. We're gonna slowly switch to the center and switch to the opposite side. You know what they also offer these days now too, and I've seen it's gone, I don't know if it's very popular or not, but I've seen people attend them, is they have these rec rooms or these rage rooms where you go into like a room and they give you like a suit and a bat and they just have a whole bunch of electronics there and you're just like smashing away at things for like 10 minutes. We're gonna go side to side here. I guess it's a good way to get a little bit of your energy out. So they have a bunch of electronics. It always reminds me, if you've ever seen that movie Office Space, where they get so mad at the printer and they just take it to the middle of a field and they just destroy the printer because they're so mad and fed up with how it's not acting up. So I always think about that when somebody gets mad and tosses like a computer or a TV, especially like when you watch those football memes when their team loses. They just smash their TVs because they're so fed up with their teams. And recover. Nice work, everyone. From here, let's go into world's greatest stretch. So we're about to get into a push-up position here, and then we're gonna get into a little bit of hip opener drill. So how this one works is while I'm here, push-up position, right? Step one, I'm gonna get one foot outside of that same side hand. We're gonna hold right here. So you see that back knee is down. I'm trying to keep that front foot flat. And I'm gonna keep both hands on the floor if I can, lifting that chest up. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and extend that knee and down. Nice and easy. And then from here, one more time, I'm gonna add in rotation. You can keep your knee down or off the floor, that back one, right? It's up to you. Oh, That rotation helps a lot. Feeling a little more stiff today. Pretty intense weighted workouts the past couple days, so usually after 3 or 4 days of that, I definitely start to feel it. We'll go ahead and switch sides. I had some friends tell me that they, when I went to axe throwing event one time, I think one of them was hesitant because they thought I was a little too aggressive, throwing something like an axe at a target. But I'm like, no, it'll be pretty fun, I think. We'll go ahead and get that knee off the floor, up and down. If you ever gone to a strongman gym, they have a bunch of toys there where you basically have like sledgehammers, tires, you're flipping them over, boulders that you're carrying, just tossing. So another way of just getting some energy out. All right, from here, we're gonna go with that rotation, down and up. Once again, that back knee can be on or off the floor. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And recover. Whew. Great job, everyone. Come on up, drink some water and catch your breath if you need it. We're about to go into our first exercise here. If you're here for our last Friday, by the way, of February of the Partner Bootcamp Challenge, let us know if you're here or if you're representing for you and your partner for today. These are also recorded, so you'll probably be watching this on the YouTube as well. First exercise we're doing is a reverse lunge into single leg RDL. Now, if you need a chair or something to grab onto, feel free to grab that now while I demonstrate. But here's what it looks like. If I start my right leg, I do reverse lunge here. And then from here, I'm gonna hinge at the hip. So as this back leg goes back, my torso stays flat and I'm just gonna hinge to where I'm almost parallel. One more time. It's a reverse lunge into a single leg RDL. We're just gonna go with one leg to start and then we're going to switch onto the other side. So go ahead and choose a leg you like to begin with. It's one reverse lunge, a single leg RDL. That's considered one repetition. Let's go 10 on one leg and then we'll switch 10 on the other leg. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my left side here. So here we go, everyone, and begin. So it's a reverse lunge. Now from here, I'm gonna hinge, keeping that back flat. Single leg RDL, that's one. That's two. Feel free to grab onto a chair, a table, or a wall. Three. My leg is slightly bent when I do the single leg RDL, but I'm bending at the hip region, by the way. 4. 5. Keeping my back flat as I go into that single leg RDL. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Once again, we're working our way to 10 here. After that, you can shake it off and get ready for that other side. One more time. I almost thought I can do all 10 without losing my balance, but just a little bit there. Nice work, everyone. So we're about to switch. So once again, reverse lunge. I think we got that down. We're stepping back and down, keeping that front foot flat. When we go into the single leg RDL, you'll notice I have a little bend in the knee here, but I'm not squatting down. I'm hinging right here at the hip. This back leg just extends back, and I'm keeping the back flat as I do this exercise. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Reverse lunge. Single leg RDL. That's one. Reverse lunge. Single leg RDL, that's 2. Four. Nice job, everyone. 5. 6. 7, almost there. Big breath in. 8. 9, one more time. Starting to feel the burn in those glutes as well. And that's 10. Whew. Great job, everyone. Keep going until you hit 10. I'm about to demonstrate what we're about to do next. We're gonna get into a bent over row position. We have a row into T position. So from the front, what does that look like? Feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. I'm gonna get into this bent over position here. I'm gonna perform one row. Now I'm gonna go into a T motion from the side view. Once again, remember the RDL, back is flat, I'm hinging at the hips, light bend in the knee. It's a row. After that, it's a T. So we're gonna perform one of each. That's considered one. Represent Team A of Brisbane. Welcome, Anna and Alex. Welcome to our Friday boot camp here. We're gonna do a row. What a T looks like is like this. Remember the chest openers that we did right here? We don't wanna shrug here. We wanna keep those shoulders down and back. And we're trying to feel those mid-back muscles. All right, everyone. We're about to go into the second exercise. Here's how it works. That one, that's considered one rep. We're doing a total of 20 repetitions here. So 1, 2, 2. Squeeze that belly button while we are in that bent over position. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Row and then a T. That's 1. Row and then a T. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm keeping my back flat. 7, 8, 9. Squeezing the back muscles each time. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost there. 15, mid back, upper back muscles. I think I might have been at 16 or 17, but I'm just gonna go lower. 16, so I'll count that one as 17. Maybe extra up. 18, almost there. 19, last one, team. And that's 20. Whew. Nice work on that one there. That's probably one of the longer circuits I've had in a bent over position for the back. So great job. Coming up next, we're about to go into upper body here. We have our shoulder taps. So modified is going to be on the knees. Next progression is going to be straight legs. Now what I'm looking for here is do your best to keep your hips still. They're going to want to shift left and right. So here is my start position, right? Modified here, and then the next progression. Now when I touch, if your hips go like that, try your best to keep them here while I touch. Bam, bam. It is a total of 20 repetitions here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep in mind that hip position while we do this one. Once again, modified is on the knees. Next progression, straight legs. Here we go, everyone. Shoulder taps. So let's go ahead and get our position set up. We'll start here in 3, 2, 1, begin. So it's 1 shoulder tap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Whew. Nice work, everyone. All right, last exercise for the circuit. Let's go ahead and lay onto our back now. Cassie did this in her Wednesday class. They're called sprinters. I'm gonna show you a different variation on these guys though. It's a little more challenging, so I'm gonna show you a first progression, and then I'll show you a second progression. So while you're laying onto the floor, here's what the first progression looks like. I'm going to raise this knee up here, and then I'm going to raise this arm up and lift upper back slightly off the floor, like you're trying to do a run, right? Run. Okay, that's the first progression. Just think about shoulder blades off the floor. Second progression. See how pretty much my entire spine is off the floor here? I go down and I lift as far up as I can. So that's gonna be your movement. The first one, just try to get shoulder blade off the floor. Second progression is the entire spine off the floor. We got 20, everyone, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 20 repetitions, all right? This is an abdominal exercise. Do your best. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, big breath in, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, keep it up, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, that was actually tougher than I thought. Great job, everyone. Come on up, drink some water. How are we feeling, everyone? On a Friday, that was our first round of circuits. Just had to clear something real quick. Killer abs, way to go, Aaron. Yeah, those are a go-to for me, especially once you get past, for me, 10 reps, because I'm used to always just doing 10 in my head. So doubling that today definitely got me here. We have our single leg RDL and reverse lunge. So once again, grab onto something if you need it. Gee, that was a tough last one. Yep, Conchana, that's why I saved it for the very end. It's a toughie. All right, we got about 14 minutes left. We're already halfway through class, so we're making decent timing. Let's see if we can knock out another set here. All right, so one more time, everyone. I'm giving you a number, so you don't have to really rush for it. I will take a break in between, but just remember, reverse lunge, I think we got that down, right? It looks like this, okay? Front foot is flat, stepping back, dominant leg is that front leg. Now, single leg RDL, this one is tricky because sometimes we want to round and just keep the leg locked out, right? So what we have to do is unlock everything. I'm bending at the hip here, keeping the chest up. And if this is as far as I go, that's as far as I go. That is all right. You really want to focus on that hip hinge, keeping the back flat, and don't worry about just reaching down for the floor right there. 10 on one side, everyone. 10 on the other. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Keep breathing, everyone. Stay strong. 7. Almost there. 8. 9. And that's 10. Shake it off. I'll give a quick second. Little break in between each side. This is a great exercise, by the way, to do before running, before cycling, because it's not only working the muscles, it's also getting a lot of stability work in the ankles, knees, and the hips. So I highly recommend doing something like that before. And if you want to work out, add the weights. The tricky part just comes at the single leg RDL. Here we go, everyone. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So it's a reverse lunge, right? Single leg RDL. And the shaking is a normal sign. That's our stabilizers doing their job of trying their best to keep you from losing your balance. So lots of quality work in this simple movement. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Almost there. 8. 9. And that's 10. Whew. Nice work, everyone. Nice work. Shake it off. Our second exercise was the bent over row to T. Now, when we're doing our row, I'm just going to show you what it looks like standing. My arms are out like this, right? I'm pulling 90 degrees low. I'm not pulling high, shrugging. That's the last thing we want in this one, to really keep the shoulders down and back when I row, and also when I perform the T. See how my shoulders are just staying down, and I'm trying not to shrug on these movements here. So think about that while we are in the bent over position. Shoulders stay down and back. It's 20 repetitions, everyone. So 1, 1, 2, 2. Here we go. I'm in my bench over row position and begin. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Nice work, everyone. Nine. And halfway there now. Keep it up. 11. Squeezing those mid-back muscles. Wow, especially at that T position, I really feel it there. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17, almost there. 18. 19. And that's 20. Woo. That actually started to burn. I ain't gonna lie. That was pretty good. What was next? Shoulder taps. Shoulder taps is next. So, shoulder tap position. Pretty challenging, right? Especially when you're doing your best to keep your hips still. So we're gonna hold that position. We're tapping. It is 20 repetitions. I'm squeezing my belly button the whole time and I'm squeezing my glutes, and that's gonna help me from pivoting side to side. So let's go ahead and get ourselves ready. Trying my best to keep my hands right underneath the shoulders here. 3, 2, 1, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and that is 20, everyone. Whew. Great job. You know what's coming up next? We have our sprinters. After that, we're gonna come up. I'll give you about a minute break, and we have a finisher for today, Tabata, to end it. All right, everyone, you know the drill here. Opposite arm, opposite leg. If you're trying to do that first progression, it's just this right here, right? Shoulder blade off the floor. Second progression, all the way off the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. We got 20 reps to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 10. Here we go. 11, 12, 13, 14. Almost there. 15. Keep it going. 16, 17. Fight for these last few. 18, 19, and 20. Good job, everyone. Whew. All right, a little water break, everyone. Are we alive? And how are we feeling? The beginning of the ads started to feel pretty decent. And then it was right after 15 where I was like, oh no, don't cramp in front of all these people. So, Tabata real quick, so that's gonna be, it'll be about 3 minutes. Drink some water, catch your breath here. We're gonna go with our, we'll go with our bodyweight squats, and then we'll go with our down up burpee today. It's been a while since we have done those. So, for these squats, we're gonna find our squat stance, feet are shoulder width apart. We're gonna squat and touch the floor, and as we come up, we're just gonna reach for the sky. So here's what it looks like. Reaching down as far as I can, up, right? You do not have to touch the floor in this one. Apologies. Just reaching down, because how do I know you're doing a good job? Look at my torso, right? Because as far as I go, as far as I go. What I don't want to see, that. No rounding of the spine like that, okay? Shoulders down and back, chest up. squatting, and then reach for the top. So that's gonna be your first exercise. Second exercise is called our down up, or bottom up burpee. It's not a full burpee, so don't worry, but it's pretty much the majority of the burpee. So I'm gonna get into that similar stance here. I'm gonna reach for the floor. First progression, 1, 2, 1, 2. Second progression, kick back, kick up, like that. Those are your 2 movements, everyone. Now, Tabata, of course, 20 seconds of work, 10-second break. It's gonna go by really fast. Just make sure you give yourself a break. Pause if you need to, okay? But if you can hang the entire time, that's a good sign that your overall fitness level has been improving with these classes and just in general, whatever you've been doing, right? Let's have some fun, everyone. Squats to begin. Find your squat stance. Here we go, 20 seconds. So I'm down and up, but I want that torso upright. My feet are flat. I'm not coming onto the toes. Inhale, exhale. That's time. It's only 10-second break, by the way. Bottom up burpee is next. First progression is 1, 2. Second progression is tuck. Here we go. Begin. Nice work, everyone. Down and up. Down. That's time, everyone. Woo, great job. 10 seconds. We're going back to our squats here. Find your squat stance. Big breath in. Here we go. Reach. And then reach. Inhale. Exhale. So I do not have to touch the floor if I notice that I'm starting to sacrifice my form here. Just keep that torso upright. That's time, everyone. Whew. Great job. Bottom of burpees next. This one's a harder one, right? And here we go. When the bird crows, that means we are up. This one requires a little bit of hip mobility, which I love about this drill. That's time. We got time for one more round, everyone. Great job. Hang in there. We'll cool down right after this, all right? Ready? Let's go. Reach. I'm reaching for the floor. And then the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. Keep it going, everyone. Keep it going. That's time. Shake it off. One more on these bottom ups. If you're watching the recording right now, great job. Keep hanging in there. And here we go. Almost there, everyone. That is time. Woo. Right on the dot. Keep moving, everyone. Back and forth. Great job. Before you leave, let me know how you did. Did you survive the last boot camp of February? I have a good feeling March is going to be pretty fun. That actually brings up, we have our March Madness Incentive Program coming up. So just keep an eye out for that. We'll be sending information on that. That'll be our next upcoming health and wellness program. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and stretch out. Torso rotations here, just like we did earlier today. Oh, how far we've come. Nice, easy rotations. You can even get your arms out a little wider. I'm still pivoting at the hips and feet, right? Fingers together, extension up, lateral lean and hold. Big breath in, big breath out, fully switch. Big breath in, Big breath out. Back to the middle, head down. I'm just gonna go with protraction here. So I'm just going to tilt my chin down, open up my spine, taking deep breaths in, deep breaths out. One more time. And recover. Whew. Great job, everyone. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you on the next Friday Bootcamp or some of our other Cupid classes too. Take care, everyone. Great job.